object. Fear has an object. It is an object of something. It is an object of terror. It is an object. It is something tangible, either in your mind or realistically, actuality. It is tangible. But I want somebody to know in here today that greater is he that is in you than he that's in the world. I want you to know something, that every time a test comes upon you, that God has already provided a way of escape. God has already set the plan in motion to bring you out of whatever you're in. Look at somebody and say, I can't stay here too long. Because God has a path for me to take. He has a path for my escape. He has a route for me to go through. There's a highway for me to take. There's a street I must go down to get out of this test. God hasn't left you on a dead end. But when God sees you giving him the praise regardless of what's going on in your life, he says, I'm getting closer to you, baby. Hang on a little longer. Hang on. Help is on the way. I wish I had somebody in here that knew that God was on your side. It's fear. It's an object. I want you to understand it is an object. It's tangible. It has to do with the immediacy, the urgency of the fright that is upon you, that is suddenly upon you. It's about to grab you. It's about to grip you. It's about to consume you. It is an object of fear that's trying to wrap itself around you. That's why you cannot serve God out of what you know. You cannot serve God. God does not communicate with you through intellect. God does not communicate with you through your cognition, your cognitive power. God does not communicate with you through your senses. I know the psalmist said, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. But that is a sense of taste. Look and see the salvation of the Lord. That's another sense. But that's not what God communicates with you in, because your senses can distract you. Your senses can go wrong. My grandmother makes the best German chocolate cake in the world. It is great. It is superb. It is fabulous. And when I smell the cake baking in the oven, and I see the caramel and the coconuts being spread over the cake, layers upon layers upon layers, I didn't know what it tastes like. My aunt and my mother and my uncle said, Byron, you gotta have some of grandmama's cake. It's good. It's sweet. But that's based on their perception. That's based on their senses. It was only until I tasted it for myself that I knew how good it was. And now when they tell me about grandmama's German chocolate cake, I got a frame of reference to go back on to say, yes, that's right. It's sweet. It's good. It tastes good. But God is not like that. God does not reference you based on your senses, because you can think of God in a small way, and that's the way you think of God. But I can think of God of a big way, and that's the way I think of God. My perception of way I think of God does not contend on how you think of God, because each of us have our own perception of God. I'm not going to let your small thinking of God influence what I believe about God. It's okay for you to think small of God, but I'm going to think big of God, because I believe God can do anything but fail. So how does does God communicate with us? He communicates through our spirit man. And it's our spirit man that is not entangled in the senses of the world. Our spirit man is not entangled. It is not condoned. It is not deduced. It is not governed by the senses of the world. Because I could be feeling bad in my mind. I could be hurting so badly in my heart. Things can be going so wrong in my life. And everybody knows it. But I still come to church and I lift up my hands. And everybody knows that I'm going through tough. Everybody knows that I'm messed up. Everything is falling apart on me. And they question, how can you come to church and lift up holy hands to God? Because it's not based on how I feel. It's based on the word of God. I will lift up my hand unto the hills from which cometh my help. My help. It's my spirit man. That's why Paul writes, he says, my outer man is perishing, but my inner man, my spirit man, is living, it's being renewed day by day. So God communicates with me, not through my senses, but through my spirit. So I will lift up my hands unto the hills. I will lift up a praise unto God, no matter what it feels like to my body, no matter what I know about the situation. My spirit communicates with God. So you can't serve God with your senses. What happens is your spirit communicates with God. Then your spirit tells your mind what to think about God. That's when your spirit tells your mind, I got a frame of reference now. He's sweet, I know. Not because of a taste from my tongue or my nose. I didn't smell his sweetness. I didn't taste his sweetness, but my spirit man communicated to my mind and say, you know that good tasting German chocolate cake that your grandmama make, that's the best in the world. Compare God to that, and that's where you get his goodness from, because you need something to refer to, because your sensual perceptions, your senses do not allow you to communicate with God on God type of level. Your spirit has to make reference to it, to your mind. That's why you got to allow your spirit man to be refreshed with God. That's why you got to allow your spirit man to be renewed in God. That's why you got to feed your spirit man the word of God, so it can tell your mind, get up from here, sit down. God can't use you sitting down. Do I have anybody in here that will break out in a praise? This fear is immediate. But I found out something, that God has given us a weapon against fear. And the weapon against fear is peace. The weapon against fear is peace. I know the opposite of fear is faith. Because without faith, it is impossible to please God. But God has given us a weapon to combat fear in our lives. And that weapon is peace. That's why he told the disciples, I'm going away. And where I go, you cannot go. He said, but I'm going to do something for you that I ain't did. He says, my peace I give unto you. Not like the world. He says, that's why the songwriter wrote, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. And the world can't take it away. It is the peace of God that Paul tells us passeth all understanding. It will guide your heart and mind through Christ Jesus. In other words, what he's saying, this word peace in Romans is pistis. It means to be tranquil, to have comfort, to be chilled, to settle down, to rest easy, not to worry, not to constrain, but God is getting ready to cause you to have tranquility. Oh, you think you need a sleep aid, baby? You don't need a sleep aid. You need a praise. Let me say that again. Let me rewind the tape. You think you need a sleep aid? You got insomnia. You taking Tylenol PM. You got all kinds of sedatives to help you go to sleep. Got melatonin. Melatonin twice, 3 times, 5 times. Taking all kinds of nerve pills. Baby, if God is keeping you up, that's a reason to praise. What you ought to do instead of reaching for the bottle of pills, reach for a bottle of praise and chop down some praise and say, God, you're good. I don't know what's going on in my life. I don't know what you're trying to do in my life, but I surrender all to you. I give you praise. I give you glory. Because you are good. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't like it. But you're good. And I'm going to praise you. Now listen. Take about 10 seconds and give God a right into this praise. Now you see, Romans tells us that the God of peace, and Romans 15, it tells us the God of peace. And what Paul is writing in Romans for 16 chapters, Paul is writing to the Roman church that have been spread out all over Sicily, Italy, and all of these small towns. He's writing to them. And for 16 chapters, he never mentions the word Satan. And what Paul is trying to demonstrate to us, that sometimes some of the things that's coming up on us ain't got nothing to do with the devil. It's got everything to do with God. That God is positioning you, and he's using adversities, he's using troubles and tribulation to put you in position. He's using tests and trials to get you to a line where he needs you to be, because he's getting ready to turn some things around in your life, and he knows that you won't go easily. He knows that you won't leave easily, so he shakes some stuff up in your life, not to destroy you, but to position you where he wants you to do. And so he tells them in Romans, the God of peace. I know he's been called the God of the mountains, and he's been called the God of the valleys. He's been called the God of the hills. He's been called God of Jerusalem. He's been called God in the storm. He's been called the lily of the valley. But Paul is letting us know that there is another title for him, and his name is peace. He's the God of peace. Somebody holler peace, because the devil is trying to wreck your mind. The devil is trying to take your mind away. But I come here to stop the devil in his tracks and say, take your hands off of God's anointed, because God is getting ready to send peace. He says, my peace I give you. And then Paul tells us that the God of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet. Why did he say God of Satan? That the God of peace is going to bruise Satan under your feet, because he wanted you to understand that the same power that God gave Jesus is in you. In Genesis, he tells him, devil, because you let let yourself enter into a snake, here's what I'm going to do. He said, you're going to bite the heel of the child, of the seed of the woman, but he's going to bruise your head. And see, when we think of a bruise, we think of a black eye, we think of a scrape, but that word bruise does not mean that. That word bruise means to crush, to grind up into powder, to destroy, to cut into pieces. Look at somebody, I dare somebody to start stomping their foot. I want you to understand that God's getting ready to take your test and your trial and crunch it up into grinding little pieces. That's what God's getting ready to do to every one of your tests, every one of your trials. The more you grind on it, the more you stomp on it, the smaller it gets, the dustier it gets. God's getting ready to grind Satan up under your feet. Why is God getting ready to do it? Because God wants you to understand that I've never left you, that I'm not forsaken you, but I'm getting ready to do something in your life that's so great that you got to understand the next level I'm getting ready to take you to. It's going to require you to defeat the devil on this level. So you got to grind him up and never let him come back again. Here we are as I get ready to take my seat. These three Hebrew boys, they lost everything. God allowed them to leave their own country. Let me just digress for a few moments. Whenever you see a battle taking place in the Old Testament, it is a battle of gods, because the armies would send their gods out before them, and the God that had the mastery, and the God that was the most proficient, and the God that would execute it elitely, he was the most dominant God. And so whenever Israel backslid and walked away from God, God allowed another enemy to come and destroy Israel and to cause them to fall into captivity.